Diamond Billiard Products. And we are getting underway. Here is the lag. Raymond Linares versus Donnie Mills. Donnie Mills is the hot seat winner. This is one single race to 9 for the finals. Raymond Linares is a 707 Fargo, and Donnie Mills is a 746. Hopefully, Raymond done built his energy level up a little bit, grabbed him a little something to snack on. Race to 9. And Donnie Mills, I know he went and got him something to snack on while he was waiting on the final match. So these two should be raring to go. Also, one of our good sponsors, Nikki Cuellar from Stitch It To Me Embroidery. You guys need anything embroidered or something cool done with your apparel that you might definitely part of the pool community as well. Jacksonville Roofing USA. If you guys need anything roofing related, give me a shout out. And that's in the Jacksonville all the way to San Augustine area, Fernandina area, that whole upper north area of Florida. You can give me a call, give my brother Jimmy Garza a call, either way. So on and so on. We've got our latest sponsors. Certainly appreciate those guys jumping on board with us this year. Jamison Daniels, big pool supporter in the Florida area. He supports pretty much all the tours that's going on, not just ours, but all of them, and some of the individual tournament directors as well. Jamison Daniels, definitely a pool player as well. So if you guys see him out there in the pool room, please give him a handshake and thanks for everything that he does for the pool community. We've got Gary and Ruth over there at Eastern Billiards in Kissimmee, Florida. They're really pushing this new Andy felt that's come out and seems to be playing really good. I played on a few of their tables that had that felt on it. And if you guys are looking at trying it out, just give those guys a call and they'll let you know all about it. There's a few pool rooms here in Florida that already have it on their tables, and I played on it and it plays quite nicely. They're also the dealers for the Howe products. They got all the different products for Howe, including the tips. Any style of tip you want, they've got it. If they don't have it, they can certainly get it for you. Give those guys a shout out over at Eastern Billiards in Kissimmee, Florida. Certainly appreciate those guys as well. They another big promoter for the pool world. We got they kind of do the same thing with Jamison Daniels. They're helping anything and everybody that they possibly can. They've got several pool players that they're sponsoring as well. I know Stephanie Mitchell was in the tournament this weekend also. Don't think any of the other ones were here this weekend, but they've got plenty of them to choose from. So certainly you guys see them out in the pool room. Certainly give them a handshake and tell them thanks for all that they do for the pool community. And we are underway here with the finals. Raymond Linares accidentally runs into the 9-ball and leaves himself very ugly here on the 4-ball. He's probably just going to, he's got a shot, so he's got natural. All right, so we're doing a sound check, video check, all this good stuff. Might have got dropped. I'm not really for sure. Can you guys hear me out there? Testing 1, 2, 3. Can you guys hear me out there? Looks like we might be having some issues with the stream. That would really suck. All right, well, I'm going to stop it real quick. It's 1-0 right now. I'll stop the stream real quick and restart it. Well, it's too late now. I just restarted the stream, so you guys should be able to hear it now. Let me know if you guys have any issues out there. All right, testing. Can you guys hear the stream out here? For some reason or another, the internet seems to be going in and out as of right now. Hopefully that won't be an issue. So we got Raymond Linares taking down the first rack of the final match here. Sorry about that. I believe we got it taken care of now. All right, sound check, video check. Everything looks good, sounds good. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Greatly appreciate it. All right, I don't know if you guys missed the first rack. It looks like I might have lost you guys. It's looking like it's back to normal now. So we got Raymond took down the first rack, and Donnie Mills is going to try to pay him back, and that is not going to do it. That was Donnie's break, so he was looking pretty good until that happened. It's going to be a great final match, guys. I need you to do me a favor and share the stream if you don't mind. Certainly would appreciate it. Get our viewership up. And Raymond caught that one ball super fat, and that's the reason why it didn't travel all the way up table. He needed to hit that ball a little bit thinner, and it would have really took off. And the place is getting pretty packed in here now, so it's getting quite loud in here. Hopefully there's not too much background noise for you guys. I might be able to tune it down just a little bit. Look at the safety that Raymond Linares just laid on Donnie Mills. Very nice safety here by Raymond Linares. All right, we're looking at an aerial attack here. Donnie Mills looking to go airborne. I guess it'd be nice if I give you guys the other camera to look at. You guys might want to see this shot. Nicely done by Donnie Mills. Makes a great hit on the 2-ball, and how's it going to lay up for Raymond? Well, Raymond's got a one-row bank on this shot, but I don't think that it would be worth attempting this bank. Should play a safety here. Try to get the cue ball behind the 4. And get the cue ball behind the 9. He's got lots of different options here. It's really a personal preference. I kind of like banking the 2-ball under the 9. Do you know her name? Wow. Not really for sure. I guess he was playing the bank. Left the cue ball over there, thinking maybe if he hit it too short, it would stay on the rail. That was a sensitive shot. Either way, Donnie Mills has got a shot on this 2-ball on the side. He's just going to drift one rail back up to the center of the table. This should be a very nice layout here for Donnie. I was really surprised to see him hit it that hard, but I guess it doesn't matter as long as you know where your cue ball's going. Nicely done there. All right, here we go. It's looking pretty good for Donnie Mills. Can't make any more errors from here. Nicely done. He should just slow roll this ball. Don't expect him to go too far with it. I mean, he could. I don't like hitting the balls that hard in the side pockets, but when they're that close, I guess they're not too bad. Look like he's drawing straight out. He might have overdone that one just a little bit. Just a smidget bit. he's like, what in the world? He's trying to make it hard on himself. All right, no step for a stepper, and he takes it down. Ties this ball game up at 1-1. Definitely made an experience out of it, testing his abilities. Certainly put a pure stroke on the 8-ball. Here we go. Raymond the break. Rack number 3. Even ball game. 1-1. Race to 9. Final match. Stop number 1. Sunshine State Predator Pro-Am Pool. I don't think he can even touch the ball, much less have an opportunity to put it in a hole somewhere. So Raymond's going to be looking at doing a push out. Very tough decisions here. I mean, where do you push out for this particular shot? If anything, I'm thinking push it out to where the 3-ball is and put the 3. Donnie will give it back. Donnie's probably going to play safe off of this. All right, so Raymond does exactly what I'm thinking. So now I'm thinking that Donnie's going to come back and 1-rail bank this 2-ball. Back up table. And get this 2-ball anywhere about where the 3 is. His cue ball should drift probably towards the behind the 5 area, like where the 4-ball is. He's hitting this ball probably with a stun draw just to get it back up table. Oh, wow. I did not expect him to go for that shot. And it almost looked like he just kind of one-stroked it. Definitely didn't expect him to shoot at that ball. That was kind of a sellout shot. And Raymond Linares is certainly going to attempt to make him pay for that. Right on. All right, Rasheen. Our schedule is on the internet if you want to take a look at it. If Boulevard Billiards is not on there, that's because they never got back with us. But I'm not really for sure. It's more Janine's area. All right, so Raymond makes a pretty good safety, and Donnie Mills goes for it, misses the whole ball. And now Raymond's got ball in hand with a beautiful layout here. Leon, good to hear from you once again, as always. I guess we'll be seeing you at the next one. Should be Q4 in Orlando. Probably playing 9-ball on some bar box diamonds. It's got 12 diamond tables there at Q4. So I guess hopefully we'll be seeing you there. All right, so here we go. Raymond Linares doing his thing. One row back to the center of the table and try to get perfectly straight in on this 5-ball. All right. That's not quite perfect. Watch how you move that. Not quite perfectly straight in. All right, well, Raymond didn't want to risk going to the top rail and back out, so he just basically takes what the table gives him. And he's got a nice opportunity here to cinch this 8-ball in and come off one rail back to the center of the table and shoot that 9 in the pocket where he's standing at. And that's exactly how he's playing it. Raymond Linares. And there you have it, center pocket, folks. Raymond Linares is here to play. He's trying to win this tournament. All right, here we go. Lights Out Streaming brought to you by Jacksonville Roofing USA. This is Bobby Jeezy and Easy coming to you straight out of Strokers Billiards in Palm Harbor, Florida. And we got Donnie Mills to break, rack number 4. And makes a very good break. And once again, comes up with no shot on the lowest ball of the table, which happens to be the 2 in this case. So we'll be looking at doing another push out. Both of these guys seem to be making pretty good breaks. They just can't seem to get something on the next ball in rotation, whether it be the 1 or the 2. So Donnie's got to he's got to be careful here with the 3, 8, 9. He doesn't want to push out in a way that's going to give Raymond an opportunity to really lock him up behind those 3 balls. And right here, he's leaving them He's leaving the 4 ball on the end rail, which is good. And the only really thing I can see here that Raymond can do is try to get the 2 ball behind the 3 and let the cue ball just kind of drift up, you know, in the center of the table, using those 3 balls as blockers. Pretty sure that's the shot here. What was that, Andy? Don't know, Bud. Sounds like 2 Bobbies commentating. Really? Are you getting a double take on my sound check here or what? All right. Nice nice jump by Donnie. Unfortunately, leaves the 2 ball pretty close to the pocket for Raymond. And he's going to have a nice... Donnie dropping his keys all over the place. Raymond's got a nice 2-rail position here for the 3 ball. All right. Thought maybe the other mic was left on, but the other mic's not on, so I don't know why it would be echoing. I don't see, let's see here. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any other microphones on, so there shouldn't be any issues there. It's really strange. We just saw the noise in here. Probably makes it sound that way. Should be good now. Now, seems like the internet's getting worse as I go through the night here. Hopefully we don't have any more issues here. All right, Raymond makes a very nice shot here and looks pretty good from here. Let's see, well, he's got kind of an awkward angle here on the 6 ball. I know he can set up for a cut shot. He's looking at the gap here between the 8 and the 9. If he can hit that gap, that's looking at taking the 6 ball all the way up table. Either way, this makes for a very difficult position to get on the 7 ball from here. Such a tough shot here. He's planning on running it all the way up table. And the only way I see him doing this is hitting this ball with high right English. Go across the other side of the table, just missing the side pocket, and then coming back across, just missing the 9 and the 8 for the 7 in the opposite corner. So he's going to have to hit this very pure, and that looks like exactly what he's fixing to do here. Check out the cue ball, folks. 3 rails, side to side, back out to the center, or 2 rails, and he hits it dead perfect. How you like that position? That was a very nice shot by Raymond Linares. He hit that ball about as good as you could possibly hit it. Yeah, Jordan, I'm not doing any side betting. Just happy to be here watching some good pools since I'm not on the table to do it myself. Raymond Linares to keep the pressure on Donnie Mills. Raymond goes up 3-1 versus Donnie Mills. And Raymond's got the break. So Raymond can lay down a really good break here and get some kind of shot on the lowest numbered ball on the table. He can really put some extreme heat on Donnie Mills as Raymond's leading this match 3-1, going to 9. Final match of the tournament. Stop number 1 right here at Strokers Billiards, Palm Harbor, Florida. Playing 9-ball, racking the 9-ball on the spot. 3-foul rules in effect. We're playing alternate break. 9 only counts in the top 4 pockets, not the 2 where you're racking from. Must put the 2-ball touching the 9 on the back side of it. 3-foul rules in effect. Jump cues allowed. The other thing is, let's see, next ball in rotation, foul. So if you're shooting at the 1 ball and the next ball in rotation is the 2, you're not allowed to touch it in any way. If you do, if your hair lands on top of it, it doesn't matter. It is a foul. Other than that, normal Texas Express rules pretty much. Here we go. Raymond Linares to break, and I'm not seeing anything go down. On in here too, as well as you can hear in the background. All right, guys, let's get the share on. Need some help. 1 ball is going to try to get out there closer to the 2. Cuts the 1 ball a little too thin, and the cue ball takes off on him. I think that's what's happening. Is I think he's got the stream tables going here in the pool room now, and it's eating up the bandwidth here. I think that's what's going on. All right, Raymond Linares. How'd you hit it, folks? Well, if nothing else, if he doesn't like it, he's got a good safety he can play here. I don't think the 4 goes past the 6 ball. So he's either going to look like he might be looking at drawing back and getting on the other side of the 5. I don't think that he can run into the 6. He could roll forward and use the 6 as a blocker. He could shoot it hard enough to go 3 rails and leave the cue ball right there behind the 5 and try to get the 4 up table, which is what he's trying to do. And don't believe that's going to cut the mustard there, I don't think. Let's see, he's looking at it. Not getting a negative energy out of it, so maybe he's somewhat kind of got there. Maybe not. Donnie's looking at back cutting this ball in the side pocket. So that's exactly what he does. So Raymond didn't quite have him, and he hits this ball too hard. So Donnie's having some speed control issues here. Not used to seeing that out of Donnie Mills. So now he's left himself a really awkward cut here on the 5, and I don't expect him to shoot at this ball. He can bank it to the side rail and try to get it to stop under the 6 and send the cue ball up table, either behind the 8 or behind the 9. Anywhere over there. Looks like he's cutting it directly into the 6, and he is. Needs to pick up speed and get behind the 7, and that's not going to happen. And I don't know what's going on with the stream. It seems like something's dragging it down. That was why I restarted the computer to begin with. So I've got a fresh computer and it's still dropping frames. Yeah, I'm hardwired in. Either way. All right, so they're calling me to watch the hit, so I'll be right back. All right, beautifully struck. I thought he had a better chance of making the 6 than the 5 anyways. And I think he's got just enough to make this 5 in the corner by the 7. And doesn't have to do a whole lot with the cue ball, so really all he's got to do is just hit this ball with a little bit of stun so the cue ball doesn't go crazy on him. It looks like it slides by that 7. I mean, just by a little bit. Very tough to tell. Now it looks like he wants to drift the cue ball behind the 9 and play safety all the way. Nothing wrong with that shot either. Did you order my drink? Oh. All right, here we go. So we're going to drift this ball behind the 9. He's having second thoughts. Now it looks like he's going to try to make this 5. Now it looks like he's switching back to behind the 9. And that's what he goes with. Nicely done. That was the best shot all along. Nicely struck by Raymond Linares. Good speed control. Leaving Donnie Mills a... wow, look at all the fireball in that game. Yep. Donnie Mills a 1 rail around the 8. So you're going to have to hit this with a little bit of left. And he hits it really nice. It's going to be hard to get a safety attempt out of that anyways unless you just hit it hard. All right, Raymond Linares certainly taking advantage. Some good rolls coming his way. Good looking out, darling. Okay. Good out by Raymond. Way to put the heat down. Keeping the chokehold on. Donnie Mills. Raymond leads this match 4-1. This is a race to 9. Final match of the tournament. Stop number 1 right here at Strokers Billiards, Palm Harbor, Florida. This is Bobby Jeezy and Easy coming to you. We got Light Out Streaming. It's going to be my new streaming service from now on. I will get to more updates in the future. I'd like to give a huge shout out to Andrew Cleary for helping me design my new streaming service. Certainly appreciate it. This is just the beginning. I'm sure we got a lot more coming in store for you guys. I will certainly get this audio stuff taken care of. I think I'm going to need to get a audio professional to give me a helping hand here. We got Donnie Mills with a very nice break, and what do you know? He has a shot on the 1 ball. And it leads really good position to get to the 2. All he's got to do is just make it happen. Hit this ball with high, straight top English. And he put a little touch of right, and there's nothing wrong with that. The only thing with that is leaving yourself straight in on the 2. I think he might have just enough. And he's looking at maybe rolling forward just a little bit and shooting a 3-up table. Me, I think I would stun this ball just 1 tip above center with a touch of right spin and try to get it to go in between the 3 and the 5. See what he chooses to do. All right, well, he's got a 2-way, or did he? All right, don't believe there's no 2-way there. We got some really loud crowds here, roughly. All right, Raymond had a nice line on that 3 ball. He needs to tell his cue ball to slow down. I'm not for sure if he got hooked on this 5 or not. It might just go by the 8. Very tough to tell on any one of my angles here. He doesn't look like he's too worried about it, so it must go by. I'm sure he'll be playing shape for the 6 in the side pocket. And there it is. All right. Raymond Linares is laying the hammer down. He's not giving 1 inch. Just what you need to do to win tournaments. Keep the chokehold on and keep applying pressure. And that's exactly what Raymond's doing. This is to take a 5-1 lead going to 9. So he will be just a hair over halfway there. Wow. Well, it wiped its feet on its way in, but it does go in. Still traveling around doing the car sales shows and stuff?
More RVs now. RV shows and lakefront, mountaintop, waterfront property sales. Just came back from Fort Myers doing a showdown there. Be in Baltimore next, not this weekend, but next weekend.
think watching Donnie Mills, I think he likes to start out behind because it seems like every match of his, he's missed a lot of balls in the beginning and then somehow finds a stroke midway, then catches up and demolishes his opponent. Let's see if that holds true for this match, because right now there's no signs of Raymond Linares letting go at all. So let's see how that works out. Here we go. Donnie Mills to break. Rock number 8. Trail in the match 2-5 against Raymond Linares in a race to 9. This is the final match of the tournament. And Donnie lays down a really good break and unfortunately comes up empty-handed on the 2 ball again. As a safety is all he's got for this ball. All right, what a nice touch that was. And like I said, now it's Donnie's turn. Air rush, aerial attack. Look at that jump. He's going to get rewarded here. Looks pretty good. I believe Donnie will be forced to do the same thing. Or not. Wow, look at that touch. Wow, good speed. It's crazy how loud it can be in here, and then all of a sudden, boom. It gets like super, super quiet, like darkness kind of quiet. It's like you could hear a needle drop. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Them viewers are looking pretty good. Just keep them coming. Keep them coming. Thank you guys so much. Let's get our share on. We should be pushing 300 to 500 viewers in this particular match. Look at the kick that he just laid down. Oh my goodness, Raymond Linares hits the ball superb. Locks Donnie Mills right up on the 6. And Donnie's got nothing but a 1-rail kick, and he could make this ball, but he is getting down at it like really quick. He had a great opportunity making this ball, but he didn't waste no time getting down swinging at it. So there you have it. 8 and 9 in the same pocket. Good speed. Like I said, 8 9 in the same pocket. How you like it now? And Raymond Linares still putting the heat on. Increases his lead here, 6-2 over Donnie Mills. 1 race to 9 in the finals. Raymond Linares got the break. All right. Raymond waiting for Donnie to come back. Donnie went to take a small break there. Yeah. You can go. All right. All right, here we go. Donnie's coming back. All right, guys, let's get the share on here for me. Put on this one ball. Probably not. It may go in there off the back of the 8. See if he chooses to go for this. It's not the easiest of shots. You got to hit this 8 ball really good. And he wasn't even trying it. How do you like the safety on that? Very good shot by Raymond Linares, and Donnie's going to be looking at doing an aerial attack here. Hopping over the ball. And sorry I was a little late on that. Eventually I'll get that part down. And makes a good hit, and Raymond comes to the table with, well, there is a 1-row bank, but you'd be risking a lot if you go for it and don't make it. So I expect him to play some kind of safety here. Trying to figure out what the better safety is. Maybe 2-row this ball and try to get the cue ball to roll up behind the 9. Or you can just try to get it to freeze up behind the 5. All right. Well, that was a sensitive safety there, but I think he might have got there. If nothing else, Donnie's not going to have a whole lot of ball here to jump if he has to jump. All right, here we go. So apparently he's got all of the ball here. Possibly straight in. Almost straight in. And Donnie has a back cut on the 2 ball. It will certainly go. He's got a big fence there with the 8 ball sitting right there. So he has a lot of room for error on the shot. You just can't hit it too fat. You can overcut it, but you can't undercut it. And it's going to go in. And he didn't even need the 8-ball. How's the speed on this shot? Looks good. Looks really good. Donnie just laid down a very nice, sensitive finesse shot on the 2-ball. All right. Cut this ball and run 1 row. Well, he still has his work cut out. I mean, he does have a combo on the 6-8, but it's no gimme. It's not like the 8's hanging in the pocket. But if he gets right about where the cue ball is now, or close to straight in on the 6-ball, he can make the 8 in the corner, and the 6 should drift to the opposite corner, setting up very nicely for him to finish this rack off. So let's see how he gets on it. He wants to get straight in on the 6-ball and somewhat close. And well, that's pretty sporty right there. I think he'll probably stop his cue ball right there. All right, Donnie's got a nice layout here to finish off this rack. Gets beautifully straight in on the 9-ball. And I don't see him missing this. And this will get him 1 game closer to Raymond Linares. Still trailing the match, 3-6, going to 9. Sorry about that, folks. Got caught up doing something else. Apologize for that. All right, here we go. Raymond Linares. Straight in on the 1. Nope. Safety on the 1. Not quite going to get there. So Donnie Mills has another real opportunity here to make something happen and close the gap on this lead that Raymond has on him. How's that for speed control? Nicely done. He'll hit this ball center with a touch of top. That way the ball drifts directly toward the 4 ball. All right, draw it straight back about 1.5 feet. Try to get almost straight in on the 7. That's pretty close. He can. Oh, sorry, did not see the 6 ball. I'm looking at the table, and the monitor's got half the table blocked. Apologize for that. Either way, Donnie has a nice shot here on the 6, and you just come across the table 1 row, back to the center. So you can tell Donnie's used to playing on this new felt. He almost always goes an extra rail. That is something to pay attention to, guys, ladies and gentlemen. That is definitely a cool trick to know. Always play that extra rail when the tables are rolling super fast. Doesn't mean you got to hit the balls any harder. It just works out better going that extra rail. Here we go, side to side, back to the center. Side. There we go. Got a little more out of that ball than he anticipated, but he's still okay. This is to get a little closer to Raymond. And there you have it, just like that. Donnie Mills ever so softly trying to get closer to Raymond Linares. And Raymond wants to cool Donnie down, so he's going to go take a break. With that being said, we're going to pay some bills here and give you guys something to watch. Okay, here we go. Welcome back. Lights out streaming. Brought to you by Jacksonville Roofing USA. This is Bobby Jeezy and Heezy coming to you straight out of Stoker's Billiards in Palm Harbor, Florida. This is finals match action between Raymond Linares versus Donnie Mills. Donnie Mills is making a comeback. Raymond had him down like 6-2 and had the heat put on him really strong, and all of a sudden Donnie's come alive and won 2 racks back to back now and trying to get a little closer to Raymond. Try to put some serious heat on Raymond. See how he fares for the pressure now. Raymond breaks the balls wide open and has a very nice shot here on the 2 ball with somewhat relative easy position here for the 3 ball. I expect him to draw this ball around the 7, go to the end rail, but it looks like he's going 1 rail back to the center of the table, or 2 rails. Again, those of you that are not familiar with playing on new felted tables, you'll see these guys always take an extra rail. I'm not used to playing on newly felted tables either, so I assume that they're going just 1 rail, and well, they proved me wrong and go an extra rail. It's all the same scenario. All right, so he's going from the 3 to the 4, and looks like he's going to be setting up for a 4-5 combo. Pretty good line here. Should make the 5. And I believe, let's see here, is he going to slow roll this ball and play position for the 4 in the other corner pocket? Or he may be playing it a little bit stronger that and playing for the bounce off the 5 and head directly towards the side pocket. And I think that's probably more like what he's going to do. So he's going to hit this ball with center English, a touch of right, cuts the 5 in the corner pocket, and the 4 should track towards the side, the same side where he's standing at, which is look like that's what he's trying to do, and overcut the room rat. It's a great try, and Donnie has another really good opportunity here to really lay down some heat, try to get back in this ball game. Here we go. Safety attempt. Hold him up on the 8 ball. No, not Donnie. Not Donnie. Donnie's had some really good opportunities to play some pretty good safeties and decided to go for the shot. Most times I've seen him go for the shot, it's always been a long, awkward shot where he's going to have to really put something really fancy on it just to get back to the next ball in rotation. In this case, the 5 ball. And misses the ball. Very fortunate to not leave Raymond Linares nothing easy on this 4 ball. Now Raymond's got a cut on his 4 in the side pocket if he chooses to go for it. I don't see much of a reward in it, so I expect him to play safety pretty much all the way. And that's not going to be an easy task either. Seems how he's hampered over the 5 ball. All right, so Raymond's trying to figure out what's the best way to approach this this actual shot here. The only thing I can see is to try to run this 4 ball in between the 8 and the 9 and leave it on the end rail. I don't see a reward in going for this shot, especially being hampered over the 5 ball. If it wasn't hampered over the 5 ball, it'd be a different story. And I was asking for a lot there, and he was very fortunate that it hit the 7 ball and left it this awkward angle. And I expect Donnie Mills to do what he always does, try to cut this ball in. This time he gets a reward if he makes the ball. All he has to do is make sure he doesn't run into the 8 ball, coming out 2 rails, slicing the 4 in the right corner pocket up there, which he does the first part correctly. Where's the cue ball? Oh, very fortunate to not scratch on that shot. Instead pushes the 6 ball even closer to the pocket, which gives Donnie Mills another opportunity to inch a little bit closer to Raymond Linares. Anything but straight in on this 7 ball. Just as I say that, well, he's not straight in, but it is like first cousins. So he will be putting straight draw on this ball and just pulling it straight to the center of the table, as he does. Hits it quite nicely, and all you got to do here is just stop the ball. Stun shot, bam. Hits it dead, perfect. And Donnie Mills making a comeback, y'all. We're looking for a hill thriller. And that's 5-6. Only trailing by 1 now, and he gets the break. Rack number 12. Trailing 5-6 against Raymond Linares. Anything can happen from here. You just never know. Here we go. Donnie Mills to break. Rack 12. What a break that was. 3, 4, no, 3. 3 balls on the break. Has a super 10. He still has a shot in the corner pocket on this 5 ball. And he's kind of straight. He's a little off angle here, so there's let's see, only he can see the true angle on here. He may just go ahead and slide this ball back and to the right, maybe about 6 inches, and shoot, because he knows how important this rack was. Raymond Linares is coming to the table with a straight in shot in the side pocket, and all he's got to do is draw it straight back for the 7, and again get somewhat straight in, and you're looking good. This is golden, and this could have been Donnie Mills tying the ball game up. Instead, it should be Raymond Linares. Float this ball in and don't leave yourself on the side rail. If he got perfectly straight, which it looks like he might have, he'll be drawing this ball straight back and playing the 9 in the same pocket. And it looks like it's exactly what's going on here. Draw this ball straight back and shoot the 9 in the same pocket. Just like so. And that's how it's done, folks. Straight in on the 9 ball. And this is going to take a 2-game lead once again for Raymond Linares. Donnie Mills trailing by 2 now. Again. Raymond has to break. So Raymond really needs a really good break here, with something to shoot at afterwards to really put some serious pressure on Donnie Mills and get on the hill first. Raymond could use a real nice break and run right here, right now. Put some extra heat, an extra chokehold on Donnie Mills. He needs it more than ever right now. Here we go. Raymond Linares to break. Rock number 13. Makes the ball on the break, and look at that one ball. Married to the 4. It's very unfortunate for Raymond. That 4 ball was tied up on the 1. Raymond has no shot at making a ball, and he's going to have to play a safety here, and I'm trying to figure out what is a good safety. This is super tough decision here. Super tough decision. Where do you play a safe? This is what I like. Coming off the side of the 1 ball, right where he's was standing. So as you guys are looking at it, coming off the left side of the 1 ball, very thin, trying to leave it right there. Cue ball is going to go to the long rail, then to the short rail, and you'd like to try to spin the cue ball behind the 2. Doesn't take a lot of effort in this. You just got to make sure you don't catch the 1 ball too full. So this is the shot that I see that needs to be played. Super thin cut on the 1. Directly into the 4 ball. Shouldn't move too far. That's how thin you want to cut this ball. And he's going to draw it straight back. I did see that shot. The only thing about that shot is the 1 was always going to be traveling towards that other corner pocket. Now you might have got a little bit of fortunate here on the 5 ball. Looks like the 5 might have married up to the 9 ball. So that will make the out a little bit more difficult. And as you can see there on the stream, looks pretty close to the 9. And I can't tell if it's actually touching, but like I said, it's awfully close. So Donnie Mills has a shot here on the 1 and probably shoot the 2 in the opposite corner. Straight draw back out to the center of the table as he does. So Donnie's got a really good opportunity here to make something happen. Now the 5 ball is going to be the issue here, so he may be using the 3 to break open the 9-5. So with that being said, he needs to play position for in between the 4 and the 8. If he can get the cue ball to line up in between the 4 and the 8, which is not what he's doing. I don't think he's got the line to break open the 5-9. Let's see how he plays it. Okay. He did have the line. Nicely done by Donnie Mills, and he couldn't have hit it better. He couldn't have placed this ball better with ball in hand. That's how good he just hit this. He's perfectly straight in on the 4. If he's straight on the 4, he's going to draw his cue ball straight back. I can't see him setting up for this 5-9 combo. Draw the cue ball straight back. Play the 5 in the top right corner. And play for the angle to slide over to the side rail so you can shoot the 6 up table. And he's looking at this 5-9 combo again. This does not look like this shot is on. And it's hard to tell at this angle, but even still, he's going to play shape for this 5-9 combo. I certainly do not like this shot. Not as good as Donnie Mills plays. I expect him to play position for the 5 in the other corner and drift across the table and shoot the 6 in the corner where he's standing at. And that's exactly why. And what do you know? Donnie Mills flukes the 9 ball in. to get one game closer to Raymond Linares once again. That is why you don't play that shot, folks. And I figured Donnie Mills would never play shape for that combo. Even if it's straight in, the big gap between the 1 and the 9, or the whatever that was. Anywho, the 5 and the 9. There was a huge gap there. There's no way I would have played shape for that combo. Donnie Mills got away with it. What do they say? Don't try this at home, folks. That was brutal. I'm sure Raymond Linares is feeling disgusted, but at the moment, he's just going to try to keep his head clear and do what he came here to do. It is not true double elimination, Gerald. This is one single race to 9 for all the marbles. And look at the break that Donnie Mills just put down. He's trying to develop something on the 4, which he did. So Donnie's got a very nice opportunity here. Shoot this 3 ball down the rail there. Bounce it off the side rail back to the center. No, he's going high. He's going high, right English. And he's not doing a whole lot with this ball. Or he can hit it with high outside, whatever he feels more comfortable with. This particular shot, I actually like to hit this ball with inside, high inside. And shouldn't have no problem. And he hits it high outside and didn't quite put enough outside on it. Either way, this is personal preference. He still hit it good enough to make it. He's going to swing his cue ball 2 rails back to the center of the table. Now here's one that he would really love to get straight in on the 7. When he gets straight in on the 7 here, he's going to be golden. And let's see how's it work out. That's pretty sporty right there. Perfectly straight in. You notice the cue ball gets to the center of the table, nothing more. And that's how you want to play this. Nicely done by Donnie Mills. And he's looking at time. Are you kidding me, really? This is like the 4th time today I've seen Donnie Mills do such a thing. Took his eye off the ball. He doesn't know what the hell happened. That is unreal. You just don't see that too often. You can't make this kind of stuff up, folks. Unbelievable. All right, so Raymond's got an opportunity here to get on the hill first with Donnie's simple miss here. Straight up table and straight back down. Get the cue ball anywhere where it is now, and it's going to be golden. And he needs this ball to hit the rail really, really soon, and that is unreal. Wow. That is so crazy. So crazy. Donnie Mills is so lucky. Simple. Shoot this 8 in the corner and just drag his ball to the center of the table. He won't even touch a rail. And look at him. He come up short on this position as well. He's feeling a little pressure here. Raymond really could have put it on him. Very unfortunate to scratch off that 7 ball like that. And Donnie Mills, wow, tied this ball game up. Unbelievable. He still don't know what to think. He's popping himself in the forehead. He knows he just escaped one right now. That is crazy. All right, sorry about that, folks. Raymond just broke the balls, and this is what Donnie Mills has after the break, dry break, that is. Donnie's got a nice safety attempt here. I like sitting a one ball up table and trying to get the cue ball to marry up behind the four ball. There's so many different ways. You can do a simple safety, send a one by the four and get the cue ball behind the eight. Or you could do it like this. How'd he hit it, folks? That's good stuff right there. Expect Raymond Linares to come out with the short cue. Let's do the aerial attack. He has a great opportunity to make this ball. If he does, he should get some kind of position on the two. As the cue ball is going to drift to the side row and back out to the center of the table. It's going to be all about making this ball, though. He is using the Predator Air Rush Jump Cue. The new one that just come out last year. It's a hot commodity at the moment. And that's what Jose Del Rio chose when he won the raffle here yesterday. We had a very nice, brand new Predator Air Rush Jump Cue. And that's what he chose to get with his raffle winning. Congratulations to Jose Del Rio. All right, so Raymond makes a very nice jump here, and unfortunately, it looks as if this one ball is perfectly straight in. Looking at this angle, it still looks like it's perfectly straight in. As Donnie Mills is not spending a lot of time looking at it, so this is perfectly straight in. This is going to be all about getting position for the two. That's going to be the hard part. I believe if he's perfectly straight in, he'll stop this ball. If not, he'll draw his cue ball into it. Into the 9. Well, what do you know? How'd he hit it, folks? Nicely done by Donnie Mills. And Donnie's got a real opportunity to take the hill spot first. All right. Even Donnie's a little short for this one. Going to the pool case to get out his extension. Comes out with the 8-inch extension. And all Donnie's got to do is make sure he doesn't run into that 7 ball. So therefore, with that being said, I expect him to draw this ball rather than hitting top. Let's see what he's choosing to do. Okay, see, I did not expect him to hit top, just for that matter right there alone. But anyhow, he came out okay. Cue ball came off the rail just enough for him to cut this 3 in and drift straight across table for the 4. Don't expect him to hit this ball too hard. I think he's got to just slow roll this. Wow, did not expect him to bank that ball. Wow. Okay, nice bank on the 3 ball. Gets perfect shape on, well, I say perfect shape on the 4, not seeing the 8 ball in the way of the 5. So he's going to have to hit this with some top English and go in between the 5 and the 8. And that's exactly how he plays it. Doesn't want to leave himself on the rail, though. All right, he's okay. All he's going to do is just let this ball drift over to the side rail and probably nothing more. I don't expect him to get to the center of the table this time. Expect him to just slow roll it and try to get the cue ball to stop on the side rail. See how he hits it. He can either do that or he can really put a full stroke on it and go 2 rails back over. See how he plays it. All right, that's exactly how he's playing it. And he's only doing that to try to get closer to the 6 ball. And there's nothing wrong with that as long as you know you're not going to miss that ball, which is hard to tell with Donnie these days. All right. Great position by Donnie Mills. Got the perfect angle on this 7 ball. Just back out to the center of the table. Anything but straight in would be great. Just get it past the side pockets. Get it across the line of the 8 ball. As he does. Looking pretty good. And that's fabulous. And he's got a couple of options here. I really kind of expect him to go 1 rail, but he could go 2. He's looking over there. With this kind of position he's got here, I really like just high straight English. And just go straight down table with it. Get to the side pockets and you're good. Just like so. And this is going to put Donnie Mills on the hill first, folks. After being down by so many racks in this race to 9, Donnie Mills is on the hill first. And breaking. There you go, folks. I'd like to take this time to thank all of our sponsors before the end of the match here. Greatly appreciate all you guys for all the love and support that you guys give the Sunshine State Predator Pro-Am Pool Tour. This is Lights Out Streaming, brought to you by Jacksonville Roofing USA. And this is Bobby Jeezy and Heezy coming to you straight out of Strokers Billiards in Palm Harbor, Florida. Our title sponsor being Predator, Predator Q's, Predator Group. We certainly appreciate all the love and support that those guys have been with us for going on 4 years now. And certainly everything that they do for us has helped out the pool communities here in pretty much all of the state of Florida. And now they're expanding out to basically all of America with the Predator US Pro Series tour that's going on these days. This is the 2nd year in a row for those guys as well. That's awesome getting Pro Tour back in the States. We also have our newest sponsorship from Jamison Daniels, another great promoter for pool. You guys see him out in the pool room, please shake his hand and tell him thanks. He is not only helping us, but everybody else that's involved in pool tournaments, and pool tournament directors. He is helping in every way that he can to help make pool great again in Florida, and he's doing an outstanding job. So please do me a favor when you see him out and about in the pool rooms, and he's a really good player too. So watch out for him. He will get you. Tell him we said thank you. Tell him thank you. I mean, for everybody here in the state of Florida. Also, we've got Eastern Billiards. We got Gary and Ruth over at Eastern Billiards in Kissimmee, Florida. They're promoting the crap out of the Andy cloth, which is some good stuff. There's been a few pool rooms that's installed it already, and you guys can get your hands on it too. And I've played on it several times already, and it plays good. So if you guys are interested in some of that, give Gary or Ruth a call at Eastern Billiards. And they also handle all the Howe products as well. So you guys need some Howe products, especially the tips. They're promoting the crap out of that stuff too, and they're getting some good vibes out of that. So give them guys a shout. They're also doing basically the same thing that Jamison Daniels is. They're trying to help out all the tournament directors. They even got they got quite a few players as well that they're sponsoring, helping to really help the sport out here in Florida. We got Jason Richco and family with the Safety Harbor and Resort and Spa right here in Clearwater. You guys looking to take a vacation, come to Clearwater and enjoy the very beautiful Safety Harbor Resort and Spa. Let them know that the Sunshine State Predator Tour sent you there, and we greatly appreciate everything that they've done. And what a nice 1-rail bank on the one into the 2. Very unlucky to not get a shot on this 1 ball. Also, we have Kamui products, anything Kamui related. If I don't have it, I can get it for you. The USA Pool League, they're the ones that helps us build up the funds to for our raffles for the tour stop to help add more prize money for the players in the tournament. And we have Stitch It To Me embroidery. Nikki Cuellar. She takes care of all of our clothing apparel and all the other cool gadgets and stuff that she does for us. Stitch It To Me Embroidery does all of our embroidery for all of our Sunshine State Predator Pro-Am pool tour polos and whatnot. And she does them all for our league players as well, the USA Pool League, some of the BCA stuff. So we keep her pretty busy, no doubt about that. So who else am I missing here? Diamond Billiard Products. They're the ones that provide us with the beautiful black resin triangle diamond racks. Very durable, easy to keep clean. You don't have to worry about wood chips being left on the table, and very sturdy, very firm, very easy to rack the balls with. So we certainly appreciate everybody's interest in the pool world these days. Certainly helps, and AZ Billiards takes care of all of our tournament results when we turn them in, and they post it all online on azbilliards.com. If you want to know anything about any pool player that's playing in big major tournaments, you can go there and read all about it. And I do believe that's probably about it. We also would like to thank the host here at Strokers Billiards, Jose Del Rio. I mean, just an awesome guy, cool pool promoter, super nice guy, super nice food, delicious. I mean, can't say enough. 14 9-foot tables. They host the U.S. amateur tournaments here every single year for ever since like 2009. Super nice place here in the Palm Harbor area. If you're a pool enthusiast, you like to play pool, you like to watch pool, no matter what, this pool room is certainly a place to come and check out if you're ever in the Tampa area. All right, so as I'm talking here, Donnie Mills has locked himself up on the 4-ball, so he'll be looking at playing a safety, and it's probably not the one that he was hoping for. Well, Raymond Linares are going to come to the table with a, I'm not going to say a routine combo here on the 4-9 combo, but it's close. It's going to be all about controlling the cue ball here, and he's looking at the line. He's looking at the tangent line. I think he has to go for the shot. So we'll see up the 4 to the 9 as he looks at it. So this is certainly going to be his intentions, to go ahead and put this 9-ball down and tie this ball game up and give us what we all want, a hill thriller, y'all. We're sitting nicely at 177 viewers, and I certainly sure appreciate all of the love and support out there in the internet land. What's up, folks? How y'all doing out there? Welcome to the show. Unfortunately, we're at the end of it. Rob says, I'm going to call the 9. Nothing to it the way he do it. Let's see if Raymond can put it down. And you don't need to call it. Just put it in there. Here we go. Taking a stab at it. He is jacking up a little bit. All right. Let's see how it's going to turn out for him. 9 does not go down. Where's this 4 going to stop? All right. Donnie Mills has an opportunity to close it out right here. He's going to take one really good shot on the 4-ball. Drift back out to the center of the table and try to get a decent shot on the 5 to go in the corner by the 6. You don't want to be straight in on the 5, so he's probably going to make sure he crosses the straight in line. He may even go as far as hit near the rail. All right. He gets very fortunate and catches the point. I say fortunate. The ball needs to stop. It doesn't stop. And Raymond's got a really good opportunity. Is he straight in on this 4-ball? If he is, he will be setting up on this 5-9 combo. He's looking at it awfully hard. He's still looking at it. You can't see his eyes, but he's still looking at it. And here he goes again. He's looking at it some more. He wants to make sure he gets dead perfect on this 5-9 combo. And I didn't even look. The 4 ball is pretty close to straight in. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He is certainly playing this combo for sure. All right. Draw it back a few inches. Stay on the line. You won't be drawing it too much. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Got a little bonus roll out of there. Went a few more inches. And this is sitting next to perfect. Next to perfect. I think I'm the only one capable of missing this ball. Really. But I would be doing just what Raymond's doing. Lining it up. Here we go. It's to get heel here, y'all. Give me a heel thriller. And he takes it down. There we go. Raymond Linares ties this ball game up. And that was him trailing for the first time in this match. And he brings it back to even 8-8 after having Donnie Mills down 6-2 at one point. All right, here we go. Lights Out Streaming, brought to you by Jacksonville Roofing, USA. This is Bobby Jeezy and Hizzy coming to you straight out of Strokers Billiards in Palm Harbor, Florida. We got Raymond Linares to break, and this is the final game of the final match. Winner of this rack takes the cake and the trophy and the cash. Needs one good break. Well, those 3 balls were kind of tied up there at the in the racking area. Another ball comes over and at least spreads them apart. And what a break this turned out to be for Raymond Linares. He's giving his own self a little head shake. He knows he just laid down a really good break. And he's got a great opportunity for taking this match down, taking this tournament down, and sending Donnie Mills home with second place. Here we go. This is my shot right here. I'm hitting this ball with high left English. 2 3 rails for the 3. Okay, so he goes the exact opposite. Either way, it's all the same. High right or high left or bottom right. He chose the opposite. It all works the same. To each his own. Personal preference. Okay, so it looks like the 5 ball goes in any pocket. This is another one of those personal preferences. He wants to make sure he doesn't go past the straight in line on this 5 ball. And I believe he did. So now he's going to be forced to, what do we got next here? Looks like the 6 ball on the side rail. So he's going to be, and he's not doing that. So he's going to the side rail, back out to the center of the table. And look what you got here, folks. Okay. Anything but straight in here on this 8 ball. And he's looking to make sure he knows exactly where he wants to get. That's going to give him the easiest path to the 9 ball. And I tell you, I like getting right about where it is now. Get the cue ball anywhere about where it is right now to give him a natural roll from the 8 straight up to the 9. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did not expect him to come this far down the table. Now he's going to have to force this cue ball. Didn't want to have to hit this ball this hard. And it looks like it might be frozen to the rail. It looks awfully close to the side of the rail. So if it is, He's probably just going to stun this ball. Straight up table. He wants to get somewhere close to the side pockets. Or he can spin it. Spin it high right. He's got to worry about the scratch in the side pocket, though. Well, he hits it about as good as you could hit it there. I forget when you're not playing on a diamond, the ball goes much wider. And he hit this ball really good. And this is for the win. Send Donnie Mills home with second place trophy. And here we go. Raymond Linares. Nicely done by Raymond. What a deal. Raymond Linares takes it down. That was a struggle there.
Here's the thing that bothers me. As a scholar of billiards, the push out that he made to swing the cue ball around and play the 1-2 combo, right, is very low IQ.
The 1-2 combo.
So he pushes out the 8 to the rail and leaves like a less than a quarter ball on the 1. The only play